Heaven wishes to kill me. Then I shall destroy the heavens. How many times within merely 700 years? Had Wang Lin crossed paths with the heavenly tribulation, no one could have imagined that this time. The commotion he caused would be so immense. The story continues. The 15th beat of the war monster drum echoed across heaven and earth. Its power was greater than the previous 14 beats combined. At that very moment, silver serpents of lightning danced across the sky. Wang Lin lifted his head and softly whispered, "I have held on to my obsession." Everyone knew that in this vast world, the heavenly Tao was the supreme ruler of heaven, earth, and the boundless wilderness. Every blade of grass and every leaf rested within its dominion. Even mortal emperors proclaimed, "Under the heavens all lands belong to the king." But the majesty of the heavenly Tao was far beyond such claims. A tiny place like the land of monster spirits could never obstruct the descent of the heavenly Tao. When the heavenly Tao descended and took form, it had only one name: heavenly tribulation. It was the very manifestation of a true defiant cultivator. At the eastern sea gate outside the land of monster spirits, a streak of crimson light shot forth at a speed far surpassing any cultivator or spell. Only one phrase could describe this speed: heaven descending. On the 10,000 jang wide plaza of the heavenly monster city, within the heavenly monster county, Wang Lin silently stood beside the war monster drum after striking the 15th beat. His Tao intent was undergoing a metamorphosis at an unbelievable rate. Just then, the entire heavens above the imperial capital were suddenly engulfed in a blazing red glow. The young man on the flower boat at the river saw this, and his expression drastically changed. He forced a bitter smile. "How did I forget about this? This brat is a cultivator different from me. Back then, I gathered the elders in the dragon pool and spent years worshipping the ancient monster just to conceal my defiant heart and avoid provoking the heavenly tribulation. But for him, this is also a trial. If he can withstand the heavenly tribulation, if he can endure heaven's wrath, then at the ascendant realm, the heavenly Tao will no longer disturb him. And judging by the appearance of this tribulation, its power doesn't seem too great. The phenomenon in the sky was discovered instantly by everyone in the heavenly monster city. Their gazes turned blank as the red radiance condensed into patches of crimson clouds. Within them, a bolt of red tribulation lightning slowly took shape. Wang Lin stood beside the war monster drum, gazing at the heavens. Everything around him vanished from his awareness. In his eyes, there remained only the red lightning gathering above. In this lifetime of more than 700 years, I have indeed been entangled with heavenly tribulation. At the sea of demon descendants refining the soul flag, I triggered the heavenly retribution. For Li Muwan, I defied the heavens and altered fate, summoning the emissary of the heavenly Dao. And now, because I preserve my obsession, cultivating, in defiance I have again drawn the heavenly tribulation. Suddenly, the crimson clouds churned violently. The red lightning at their center blazed brilliantly. From within the clouds came roars like those of ancient beasts. In an instant, crimson lightning crashed down, like a meteor streaking straight toward Wang Lin. Across Wang Lin's body, more than 3,700 life imprints erupted at once, surging wildly throughout him. At the same time, the soul flag in his hand trembled, releasing dense black mists that enveloped him. Heaven, even if your fury grows boundless, you cannot erase my existence. Amidst his roaring laughter, Wang Lin pointed his right hand directly at the crimson lightning descending. From the sky, with that single gesture, black radiance surged upward, and countless seals hidden within the mist transformed into a black whirlwind that collided with the lightning. In that instant, the crimson lightning split the whirlwind apart like a brutal divine blade. The wind collapsed, and the restrictions within shattered into nothingness. At the moment of collapse, Wang Lin unleashed an astonishing wave of aura. His right hand rose and annihilation fingers suddenly flared. "Heaven wishes to kill me. I shall destroy the heavens." But this was not merely one annihilation finger. It was 100. Wang Lin slapped his left hand onto his storage bag, and countless immortal jades fell to the ground beneath him. Standing atop the small mountain formed by them, he lifted his head toward the sky. Immortal energy poured madly into his body through his feet. "I dare to walk the path of defiance. I dare to keep my obsession, because I seek to battle this heaven. Heavenly tribulation, even if you can shatter my body, you cannot shatter my Tao heart." The 100 annihilation fingers merged into a single massive streak of black light, roughly 3 jang thick, shooting from Wang Lin's right hand into the sky to clash with the crimson tribulation lightning. The annihilation finger was a technique that absorbed all life force, transforming it into annihilating power. During its collision with the heavenly tribulation, lightning, it continuously devoured countless strands of life essence. However, its strength was still far inferior to the heavenly tribulation. Under the crushing force of the crimson lightning, the black radiance rapidly dissipated. Wang Lin fixed his gaze on the crimson bolt, now noticeably dimmer, still roaring toward him. Without hesitation, he dispersed all the life imprints in his body, converting more than 3,700 imprints into slaughter chi. With his right hand pointing skyward, countless gray wisps transformed into frenzied azure dragons rushing out from his arm. Kill. With a low growl from Wang Lin, the azure dragon roared as it swallowed the crimson lightning in a single gulp. But the dragon collapsed instantly as well. Yet its collapse dimmed the lightning even further. At that moment, a strange black radiance appeared on the index finger of Wang Lin's right hand. Demonize. As his voice fell, all the immortal energy within his body reversed, surging wildly and transforming into demonic force. The small mountain of immortal jades beneath his feet was instantly tainted black, and the immortal energy within them was forcibly converted into demonic power. At this moment, the demonizing finger, carrying an unprecedented might, manifested within the land of monster spirits. Within the black radiance at the tip of his finger was not only demonic energy, but Wang Lin's Tao, whether immortal or demonic. It contained defiance of the heavens, resistance against the heavens. With this one finger, Wang Lin pointed out the true essence of his heart. The black radiance met the crimson heavenly tribulation bolt head-on. The entire heavenly monster city trembled from the clash. Explosive cracking sounds roared across thousands of lidas, as though countless thunderbolts were detonating beneath the ground. A shockwave beyond comprehension burst outward. The 10,000 Jiang Plaza shattered entirely, and all the surrounding grandstands collapsed. Seeing this, every monster general rapidly retreated, faces pale. The heavenly marshal, who was closest to Wang Lin, sighed softly. He reached into his storage bag and took out a jade bottle. After giving Wang Lin a deep look, he flicked the bottle toward him and turned to leave. High in the sky above Wang Lin, under the consumption of countless spells, the crimson heavenly tribulation lightning finally dissipated. Wang Lin caught the jade bottle the heavenly marshal had thrown. Inside was a single pill, but he did not swallow it. With solemn eyes, he raised his head toward the heavens. The crimson clouds above had not dispersed. Yet no violent phenomena occurred. They seemed silent. But this silence transformed into an invisible pressure that blanketed heaven and earth. The young man on the flower boat turned deathly pale, stepping into the void with a single stride. He vanished, reappearing instantly above the imperial capital. He extended his right hand, intending to seize Wang Lin and take him away from the city to face the tribulation elsewhere. But Wang Lin had already been locked onto by the heavenly tribulation. Moving him was impossible. The young man inhaled deeply, then suddenly spread his arms wide. His body blurred and split into 8 identical copies, each teleporting to one of the 8 outer districts of the heavenly monster city. There he activated the Great Teleportation, forcibly relocating all residents of the 8 districts in an instant. Just as he completed all of this, the sky changed. Crimson clouds from all directions rapidly converged, enveloping the entire heavenly monster city. A majestic and oppressive presence slowly descended from the heavens. This was heavenly punishment.